In this video, we're going to do a deep dive into content marketing. What it is, why you should use it for your business, how to set your content marketing goals, and more. This is actually going to be a two-part series because there's quite a bit to cover, and I personally don't like super long YouTube videos, so there's that. And you're going to want to make sure that you stay tuned until the end of the video because at the end, I'll be revealing how your business or brand can be starting a content marketing strategy this week. That's right, not this month, not this quarter, not this year, but this week, you can get your business up and running with an effective, optimized content strategy. So let's jump right in. First off, let's tackle the big question. What is content marketing? Essentially, content marketing is a strategic approach focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content. But it's not just about bombarding your audience with ads or sales pitches. It's about providing real value, solving problems, answering questions, or simply entertaining, thereby building a relationship with your audience over time. The digital landscape today in 2024 is super vast, and traditional advertising can sometimes feel a lot like just shouting into the void. Content marketing offers a different path, allowing you to connect with your audience in a more meaningful way. And this really helps your business or brand establish trust online, which positions your brand or business as a thought leader in your industry. This trust is crucial not only for attracting new customers, but also for retaining current customers for the long term. Also, content marketing is known for its cost effectiveness. Unlike paid advertising that stops the moment that budget's gone, content marketing continues to work for you, attracting leads and generating new sales long after the initial investment is made. And that's not to say you don't have to invest time and money into your content marketing strategy, because you definitely do. So let's talk about setting content marketing goals. As we navigate the realm of content marketing, there's a crucial step that a lot of people skip, including myself sometimes. That crucial step is setting clear, achievable goals. Your content marketing goals is the beacon that guides you throughout your strategy, ensuring that all your content has a real purpose and moves you closer towards your business objectives. So how do you go about setting these goals? I like to start by reflecting on what I aim to achieve with my content marketing. What's the goal of this content marketing? These objectives can vary widely, but for most businesses or brands looking to develop a content marketing strategy, your goals are probably going to fall into one of these four categories. Brand awareness. If you're new to the market or launching a new product, your primary goal might be to get your name out there. Content that educates your audience about your brand and its values can play a crucial role here. Lead generation. For many businesses, the end game is generating leads that eventually convert into customers. Here, your content should not only attract attention, but also encourage readers to take that next step, whether it's signing up for a newsletter or downloading a guide. Customer engagement. Engaging your existing customer base is just as important as attracting new ones. Content that informs, entertains, or solves problems can help keep your brand top of mind and foster loyalty. And then lastly here, sales. Directly driving sales through content might involve creating product-focused articles, videos, or social media posts that highlight the benefits and features of your offerings. And remember, your goals should be SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This framework ensures that your objectives are clear and quantifiable, making it much easier to measure your success and adjust as needed as you go. Lastly, don't hesitate to revisit and rework your goals over time. As your business evolves, so should your content marketing strategy. By staying aligned with your overarching business objectives, you ensure that your content marketing efforts are not just productive, but truly impactful. The next step in this process is understanding your audience. A vital step in any content marketing strategy is understanding who your content is for. And it's not just about knowing their age, gender, and location. It's about understanding their deep challenges, their problems, and what they're going through right now that you can help them with. Why do we want to know so much about our audience? Because the more you know about them, the better the content will be that you create, and the more that content will be able to resonate with that audience. And when your content relates to a specific audience best, that's going to result in more sales, more leads, more clients for your business. So, how do we begin to understand our audience? The first step in this process is creating audience personas. Think of a persona as a detailed profile for your ideal customer. And this isn't about making assumptions. You don't want to just guess what your audience is interested in or what their challenges are. You want to do this by conducting surveys, engaging on social media, looking at website analytics, and any other methods you can come up with to get hard, real, factual data on what your audience is doing, what their challenges are, what their behaviors are, and anything else you can collect on your specific audience. Each persona should include demographic data. Sure, that's great, but it should also include psychographic data. What motivates them? what problems they're trying to solve, and what kind of content they prefer to consume. But why go through all this effort? Why not just start creating content and start putting it online? The reason is because personalized content is super powerful, and in today's digital world, it's never been more powerful. When your audience feels like your content addresses their specific needs, they're going to be way more likely to engage with your business or brand as opposed to the one across the street. And this goes way past just including their first name in an email. It's about tailoring your content to the specific needs of your audience. And remember, your audience's preferences and needs are going to evolve over time, just like your business. What that means for you is that understanding your audience isn't a one-time thing. It's an ever-evolving process. Regularly revisiting and updating your customer personas is key to make sure you're on top of the new trends, interests, and challenges your audience is facing. So, we have our goals set, we know who we're targeting, now we need to figure out how to leverage social media to push our content out in the world. Before we jump into how to leverage social media for content distribution, if you guys are getting any value out of this video right now, be sure to give it a like and hit that subscribe button. I post videos weekly about digital marketing tactics and strategies to help your business grow online. So if you are liking the content, if you're getting any value out of this, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So how do we leverage social media for content distribution? In today's digital age, creating outstanding content is only half the battle. The other half? You have to make sure that your outstanding content reaches your audience. This is where social media can come into play as a powerful ally for your content marketing strategy. Social media platforms offer a unique opportunity to amplify your content's reach. Let's dive a little deeper into how you can leverage these platforms effectively. First, you're going to want to make sure that you choose the right social media channels. Is your audience on TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest? There's so many options out there. You need to make sure you know which one is right with your audience so that you can optimize where you're putting your content online. If you're not sure where your audience is living online, ask around the industry, see what other people are doing. You can do some snooping on competitors' social media pages on the variety of platforms, see which ones are performing best, and try to mimic that for your own brand. Once you've selected the platforms you want to focus on, it's time to create your content tailored specifically for those platforms. Every social media platform has different requirements for the content to be able to perform to its maximum ability on that platform, whether it's video sizing, text, captioning, all kinds of different nuances that you'll need to learn to make sure your content marketing is effective on that specific channel. For example, Instagram loves images that are stunning and beautiful, while Twitter or X thrives on quick, witty comments or timely updates. Tailoring your content to this specific platform is vital to make sure you're not wasting your time on the content you're producing for these channels. And if identifying the right platforms for your business and then creating the right content for those platforms sounds like too much work for you, you can always hire an expert like me to help you out with that process. Check out my website, linked in the description. The next step in leveraging social media, once you identify the right platforms and then you understand how to produce the right content for those platforms, is engaging with other users on that platform. Social media is not something you can just post and walk away from. Engagement is absolutely a must if you want your content strategy to work and be worth the investment. You'll want to engage with your followers by commenting on their posts, liking their posts, engaging in conversations, reposting stuff that they post, all kinds of different opportunities depending on the platform, but you just want to make sure that you're on there daily, engaging with your audience, your followers, and people in your industry, because engagement is vital for growth on social media. So now that we've set our content marketing goals, we understand who our audience is, and we have a good understanding of how to leverage these social media platforms, we need to put together a real content marketing strategy. So let's dive into how we can actually structure this strategy to then execute. Moving from understanding who your audience is to reaching them effectively requires a plan. This is where content strategy and planning come into play. A well thought out content marketing strategy is like a roadmap. It guides you through the content creation process to make sure that your content resonates with your business objectives. This also keeps you focused on making sure you're speaking directly to your audience and not getting lost in the sauce when you're building out your content. So how do we start building this strategy? First, go back to those audience personas we created earlier and identify the key themes or topics that resonate with them. These should be areas where you have expertise or where your business can provide genuine value. From educational how-tos that solve common problems to deep industry-specific analysis, the content you plan should aim to engage, inform, and solve your audience's needs. Next, it's time to talk about content types. Not all content is created equal, and different formats can serve very different purposes. Blogs are great for in-depth exploration of certain topics, while videos can be more engaging and shareable, ideal for tutorials or behind-the-scenes looks at your business. Infographics, on the other hand, are great for presenting data in a visually appealing way. The key is to match the content type with the message you're trying to convey day and the preferences of your audience. But having great content isn't enough if it's not seen at the right place or time. And this is where a content calendar comes in. A content calendar helps you plan and schedule your content effectively, ensuring a consistent flow that keeps your audience engaged over time. The content calendar also allows you to align your content strategy with key dates or different events that pop up within your industry throughout the year. When you're starting from scratch and you don't have a content calendar, or you have one maybe that you started but you're not really using it because it's not the most effective, it can be a super annoying process to actually build an effective content calendar. It's one of the biggest challenges for a lot of businesses or brands starting in the content marketing world. And I've been building a content calendar and tweaking it over time for the last 5 years. So if you want to avoid that annoying process altogether and just get started with this content calendar today, feel free to grab it in the description. It's completely free, and I highly recommend you at least check it out. Maybe even just pull it for inspiration. But again, it's in the description, completely free, check it out. Also, collaboration and tools play a vital role in making sure that your content strategy is efficient over time. Whether it's a simple spreadsheet or a complex CMS or a content management system, the right tools can help you streamline the planning process. So that's part 1 of our deep dive into content marketing. Again, we talked about these first 4 steps. You're gonna wanna set your content marketing goals. Then you're gonna wanna identify who your audience is. Then you're gonna wanna make sure you know how to leverage social media for your particular audience. And then you wanna start developing your concrete content strategy and plan. You're gonna wanna make sure to check out part 2 of this series, because honestly, that's really where the sausage gets made with this entire process. The first 4 steps are not complete without the last 4 steps. So make sure to stay tuned. That video is coming out next week. If you're watching this video after part 2's already come out, I will link it here. But if you're not and you are watching this before that video comes out, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to turn on notifications so you can see when it comes out. I'll also be promoting it on my social media channels. But until then, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.